Shout out to 1 second, my brothers. Yes, some guys filtering in on this Sunday evening. Shout out to Mr. Ben Blakey. He says, Darius, my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, my brother. He says, I always rewatch your videos. The best video is Don't Trust Her. That live stream was straight fire. Shout out, man. Thank you, Mr. Ben Blakey, for your €5 donation. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure you support the stream. Donate to the church. This is Sunday. Past collection plate if you have not simped and if you love the content. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. I'm guesstimating about 30 days, month and a half. Shout out to Mr. Ralphie, NJJX, Mr. Christian. Shout out to Mr. Fairs. Michael F., great to see you. Boosted Coyote, one of the Red Pill Bombers. Also, Mr. Mickey FC, another Red Pill Bomber. Cal Not Superman, he's with us in spirit right now. He could be watching. We all know he dropped a big Red Pill bomb this past Thursday. Shout out to Mr. Kirby, 695, Lord Sadicus, MGTOW, Knight 666, Butterstar Hearts, Fitness Rocks. Guys, it's great to see all you men. I have love for all you men. Now, for starters, we're gonna get into the meat of this live stream. And again, this will be on the Patreon. So if you want to become a patron and watch all my Rabbit Hole series, lectures and sermons for $10 a month, support, and you can watch all that, including other uncut content, and I will put that in the link. Shout out to Mr. Fitness Rocks, James Bond, Conwis, great to see you, brother. Wayne Baker, MGTOW Ghost, MGTOW Knight 666. Here's what I won't stand for, and I'll put this out there. What I won't stand for is other men bashing MGTOW, but will accept their donations and support. That's what I don't like. As you guys know, I'm MGTOW through and through since day one. I don't accept and I don't like men who act like they support men going their own way just to throw slick side shots. And no, I won't be responding to anyone simply because, one, if you don't have enough subscribers as me, it won't do me any good. Two, there's no point or benefit in responding to someone. Now responding to an individual on YouTube does not benefit anyone. It does not benefit anyone. It does not benefit me. See, here's the thing. The YouTube drama, some guy messaged me and said, Darius, is there some beef going on? I'm literally sitting there having a tea party with my daughters. I'm like, beef? Guys see, here's the thing. A lot of men, when they get bored on YouTube, what they try to do is they try to start beefs. Dr. Phil said, and this is just for my balding head. So they try to start beefs because they have nothing else productive to do. They've run out of content. They've run out of ideas. So what guys try to do, they try to start small, petty, unnecessary beefs. In particular, the black community. It's really low-life behavior. And if there's a rumor going around for all you idiots that support male-on-male drama on YouTube, I will take you through the real quick, then we'll get into the meat of the sermon. The black community, how they work. It's a he said, she said. A lot of effeminate men on YouTube, and they enjoy and they love to go back and forth with each other. It's just fact. Now, if you have an issue with an individual, you say, hey, I will email you, I will call you, or I will text you, and see what that issue is or if that issue happened. Now, there are certain individuals who make videos that say, some guy made a video, I want to challenge you. Son, what are you challenging me for, son? Go sit down somewhere. I will not accept any challengers. Son, none. It's nonsense. Next. Shout out to Brother Rocky, great to see you. And we're gonna get into the meat of the live stream. I won't accept any challengers because there's nothing to challenge, son. Seriously, there's none. See, a lot of men who don't have a life on outside of YouTube, they try to debate and challenge because they have nothing else really going on. We had an individual that said, I will fly out to see you. Son, you don't want to fly out to Chicago out here to see me. Trust me. You don't want to fly out here. This is a war zone. Now, next. Stop making live streams of me. You won't get a response, son. I will pay 2 crackheads $10 each and a bag of hot Cheetos to jump you. Is that understood, son? There's violence and the weather sucks. Is that understood, son? So, guys, I will not be replying. And there's a lot of different videos. There's been a few. I want to slap the Florida, man. I really want to. Shout out to Mr. Vega. You do not want to come here. Trust me. It's not exciting. It's not something to boast about. Now, next, individuals, stop making videos about me because here's how YouTube content creators do when they're unable to show their talent. Shout out to Mr. Caffelli. When a YouTube is unable to show their talent, you know what they do? They have to make response videos. Tell them to go to 63rd. They have to because they have no talent, so they must stir up mischief. They must do a he said, she said thing. Son, it's not going to work for you. Listen, we're on the upkeep. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. I know you want to get there. I know. And here's the thing. Here's how black male YouTubers do. And it's how black men do in general. And a lot of you black men in here can attest to this. Now, to my Caucasian, Hispanic, shout out to Jeremy Cornigy and his Asian brothers, you guys sit through this. We're going to get to the sermon. Shout out to Terminator T800. Now, this is how black men do in real life. Now, I've stated this before. Shout out to MGTOW Bachelor. They start a he said, she said thing. I heard you say this about me. Well, there are usually 3 parties when this happens. There's a bitch, and I know a lot of you are watching. There's a female, then there are 2 males. A female, then 2 males. That female says, hey, this individual said something about you. And they're usually together fucking. But she wants to see them go at it because she can't do her dirty work, son. Stop doing live streams about me, son. So this is how the black community works. He said, she said. And on top of that, the emotional beta male says, hey, I'm coming for you. My girl or someone said this about, she said, or, he said, she said something. She said, you said this about her. I'm going to try to fight you. I'm going to try to do bodily harm to you because that person said something. He told me that you said something about me. So that person in real life, usually in the black community, he goes and fights or tries to do bodily harm to that man. And the person that instigated says, well, I don't have that much subscribers on YouTube, so what I must do is I must instigate and say this person said something because my subscribers aren't where I want it to be. So you instigate with someone usually in the black community, usually in the black manosphere, and they say, hey, this person said something about you. And without that, and if that guy, that YouTuber is effeminate and over emotional, I don't care how old he is, he says, hey, I'm going to make a video about you and I will challenge you. Son, sit your old ass down. You ain't challenging shit. And you ain't flying nowhere, son. Stop the internet beef because you don't want to fly out here in Chicago. Believe me. And there will be no challenges on YouTube. My channel is for growth and fighting anti-feminism and tips and learning. And please, at least have more subscribers than me to challenge me. Son, now go sell your books. Son. And on top of that, you usually have a lot of black men, usually effeminate, rooting and saying, hey, go, 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 go. Respond, respond, respond. Respond to this YouTuber. Go. Go at it. Beef, beef. Like most men in the black community. But what will not happen is you won't get any of my time or a video made about you. Now that that's over with, and you guys support the stream, shout out to Mr. Commander watching from Colombia, the land of bust and move. Bust and move. Shout out to Mr. Commander for contributing this 25 shekels. You guys support the stream. We currently have a couple videos that are trending right now. Also, before you challenge me, make sure your content is up to date. Which means, if you want to do a response video to me, pay attention to my content and my videos and how they're doing. Make sure your channel is up to date. Make sure your people are engaging with your content, because you can't have 1,000 to 2,000 views on a video. And from what I look at my videos, I have one recently that I put up 2 days ago, 11,000, 16,000, 10,000, 17,000, 24,000, 12,000, 11,000, 21,000, 11,000, 12,000, 10,000, 14,000, 27,000, 22, so on and so forth. So if you're not up to date and then you're not doing any numbers, son, there will be no benefit in me challenging you, because my supporters, men who are subscribed to my channel, they look for important wisdom and knowledge. Son, now go talk about game. Son, go write a book. Now let's transition, my brothers, into the anatomy of a divorced and married man. Now this might be a long live stream, so sit with me. Did they challenge to a Yu-Gi-Oh duel? Shout out to Brother Ralphie. A lot of guys do that. So guys, I have to get that out the way. And guys, don't promote any other YouTubers in here. Here's the thing about the anatomy of a married man. Let's start it like this. See, these guys, they want to somehow tell you that it's so great being married, that it's so fun, that it's exciting. But little do they know, the reason why that woman married him and said yes to him is because she was on her last leg. She couldn't do any better. So she married you. Her clock was ticking and you were thirsty. Clock ticking, you thirsty, catastrophe. Clock ticking plus you as a man being thirsty equals a catastrophe waiting to happen. And I know it sucks because a lot of men try to hide and conceal the shitty decisions that they made. And I will mix up married versus divorced all through here. It won't be a two-part separate thing. See, a lot of these married men and divorced men, they won't tell you this. Now, they might hint it in a way because they don't want to let you know that they failed. They don't want to let you know that they chose a whore to marry and settle down with. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. So now their wife divorced them. Yes, their wife left them. And now they're on YouTube and they must sell books. They must sell soap and they must sell fragrances. Because they have to give their wife money. This is why they don't like MGTOW. Because the vast majority of these content creators who hate MGTOW, guess what? They're divorced. So they must sell books. They must. They can't tell you that, hey, don't go this route, because if they say don't get married and they already got married, they're going to have to sit the fuck down and look themselves in the mirror and say, damn, I fucked up. And instead of saying I fucked up and warning guys not to get married, you know what they do? They say, hey, I hate those MGTOW guys. I hate men who are going their own way. They're losers. They're lame. But in actuality, you are the loser. You are the lame. You're hurting because you failed. Your hopes and dreams, you put that aside to marry that whore. You put your 20s aside to invest in that woman, didn't you? I know it hurts. I know you're watching. You listen, I know you're watching. I know we still got the same usual 20 to 25 people commenting, but we're at 285, and yes, we'll break 300. A lot of men are hurting because they wasted their entire 20s and they didn't build themselves up. Yeah, they might have went to the gym here and there, but they stuck at that 9 to 5, probably selling insurance. Maybe a customer service employee or an entry-level supervisor. That's not what they wanted to do. So in their 20s, they were not able to build or grow. They weren't able to experience freedom. In their 30s, they weren't able to experience freedom. Right? You weren't able to, and it sucks. So now what you're doing is trying to find something else to gain your income with. But in your 20s, in your 30s, you wasted it on that whore. You weren't able to build yourself. You weren't able to grow because you focused so much attention and working for that whore of a wife that you married. You weren't able to travel or see anything. It does suck. Let's keep it real. It does suck to know that you got on your kneecaps and said, would you marry me, whore? And you bought her that ring. It sucks. And she left you. And she took the kids, son. She took your kid or kids. Now you're hurting. Mr. Patron, Y Colma, this is how I talk on a regular basis. So now you're hurting. You're on YouTube. You don't want to tell guys that don't get married because it will say, what it means is you'll have to look yourself in the mirror and say, you made a big mistake. You married a post-wall whore or a woman who had 30 to 40 guys that fucked them before you took the bait. You weren't able to learn a new trade. You weren't able to start a business in your 20s and 30s because you prioritized that whore over growth. That bitch made of a wife, you prioritized her over growth. Right? When you listen, you know you married. Now you're on YouTube and it's hurting. I can see it in your voice and your content. So the only thing you know how to do is sell game. Is that going to help you? You have to sell game and you have to sell pickup artists. Oh God. Because you have no other trade. You didn't do anything else in your 20s and 30s. You didn't acquire anything else. Only thing you learned how to do was talk to women and get laid. And I tell you guys that. Stop chasing these whores because they won't do anything for you. Stop wasting your whole 20s and 30s like a lot of these dating coaches and pickup artists on YouTube who just want a buck out of you. They give you no real knowledge or advice. They don't. How many game programs can you listen to? How many? 40s and 50s too. How many game programs? How many programs about getting laid do you listen? And here's the thing, so many men spend their 20s and 30s on listening to pickup artists and dating coaches online. All those tutorials and books and audio books that you listen to, you're still stuck in the same rut. You're still stuck in the same rut. It's hurting you. And you want to talk about something else. You want to be creative on YouTube, but you can't. Because you didn't acquire any skills while you were married to that whore. Yes, this will be on the Patreon. And I will put up the link in a second. So your job is to supplement your income. You go to that shitty 9-to-5 that you still at, and your wife left you. She took the house, and you living in a small studio. It sucks because you have to sell books. And a lot of the wisdom and all of the game that they're talking about, it's just regurgitated. They put a little spin, put a couple different words in there, take out a couple different words. Ask yourself, the individuals who are selling game, how does that get you to the next level in life, son? Huh? How does that help you? How's that help anyone? There are too many videos about game. Have you talked about learning to trade? Have you talked about savings? Or did you talk about a fucking mouthpiece? Huh? A mouthpiece, son? And I'm going to keep calling you guys sons because here's the thing. I can't specifically address all of you black male YouTubers. And I won't specifically address you by name. And this is why they hate men going their own way. Because we don't prioritize sleeping with whores. And the vast majority of you individuals, specifically you black men on YouTube, prioritize sleeping with women. because you have not accomplished anything in life besides approaching women and getting married and getting divorced. Those are your accomplishments. Those are the only certificates you get. I know. It hurts to know that I'm just telling you about your life step by step by step by step by step. And I know you watching. So what they try to do, and I want you guys to look out. They try to say they support MGTOW. And this is how a lot of men get their YouTube channel started. And women. They say, hey, go MGTOW, I support MGTOW. And they get a few thousand views. And then a lot of you gullible idiots out there, a lot of you that's part of the brotherhood, you take no time into researching these individuals. You're just so YouTube, new content creator, happy. So you say, okay, I'm gonna subscribe. You do no work on them. You don't wait a while. Because eventually all these frauds will show their hand. They will say, well, I was down for MGTOW, but I don't really with it no more. They all right. You're like, what the hell? And you've already donated. You've given to them. MGTOW brothers, you've given to them, Red Pill brothers. So you know what you do? You say, damn, I can't get my shekels back. God, I should have gave it to Pastor Darius, shouldn't you? But you were so happy and excited to find out a new content creator who supported MGTOW. And now those men turn their back on you. See, what I noticed about married men or men who are divorced, how can you support something that you really didn't necessarily support it yourself? Which what I'm trying to say is, individuals who were married or divorced, how can you support MGTOW now? Now, there are some exceptions. But a lot of these men, I told you before, their wife left them. You understand? Their wife left them. So which means they would still be married. It wasn't this choice. He said his vows up there. So now his wife left him high and dry. And now that he has no trade, he hasn't really worked on much. He hasn't bettered his life. All in his 20s and 30s because he's made it about that woman, that horrible wife. Now that she left him, he has no skills. He has no wisdom. He has no knowledge. So he must sell you gimmicks and games on how to get laid, how to have a better mouthpiece, how to talk slick with a woman. But what I'm going to tell you is I don't care how much game you have. I don't care how much shit you talk to a woman. If she's not sexually attracted to you, let me stand up. Let me stand my black ass up. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to stand at ease. If that woman is not sexually attracted to you, she will not have sex with you. It does not matter what you tell her. It does not matter what you try. It doesn't matter what you do or say, son. She ain't fucking you. I don't care how many books you read. It's not going to help you. Parade rest, forgive me. See, a lot of these guys, they say, well, these MGTOW guys, they don't know much. See, I know a lot. I fucked a ton of women. Am I proud of it? Did I accomplish anything off of that? No. Shout out to, forgive me guys, I missed a few contributions. Shout out to Mr. Commander for supporting the stream, for contributing his 10 shekels. I appreciate you, brother. Also, shout out to Mr. MGTOW Knight 666. They selling cheat codes that don't work. That's it. They're selling you cheat codes that don't work for you. Oh, and we had a couple other people who wanted to know how to build their credit. I will. I got a couple emails, probably like 30 minutes, 45 minutes ago. I will send you guys the information on how to build your credit. That's what I do. See, a lot of men, I got emailed me. He said, "Yo, man, Darius, I love the MGTOW content, man. But I love these bitches ain't shit. But what I want to know is, how do you get more women?" So you know what I said? He said, "Man, I listen to a lot of pickup artists and dating coaches." I said, "So who you listen to?" And he said a few names. I said, "Oh, okay. Pretty prominent guys on YouTube, pickup artists, dating coaches, you know." So I asked him this question. I said, "Do you have your own place?" He said, "No, man. I'm getting that together." I said, "Okay. What type of job you got?" I work. I work part time at this one spot. I'm trying to get more hours. I said, "Oh." And how many dating coach books or tutorials you bought? He said, "I bought a few." I said, "Okay. So as of right now, you work part time. You don't know your credit score, and you live with your parents. And you listen to game. And you listen to game and how to pick up women. Why is your life not together? Tell us, why is your life not together?" But see, the dating coaches and pickup artists don't care. What they're concerned about is you buying their book. They could care less about if you're homeless or not. They could care less about anything in your life. Will you buy their book? Yes or no? And if you're not, you mean nothing to them. Next. Shout out to Boosted Coyote. PUA is trash content. Don't buy it. Thank you, Mr. Boosted Coyote. Shout out to Mr. MGTOW Knight 666. 1,000 hours of watching RSD chicks still flake. And that's what I tell you guys, man. You guys listen to these. Guys, please listen to me. Stop wasting all your time picking up these women. Shout out to Robin Lima. It's not, and listen, sometimes it doesn't matter. Ask yourself, how is this helping me get to another level in my life? How is this helping me become a better man? I heard a dating coach say, "Well, picking up women, it'll make you a better salesman." What the fuck? Make you a better salesman? See, they try to water you down with bullshit so you can buy their books. And see what they don't like, and it's the reason why they're making response videos and challenges to me, because they know I'm that Negro that speak the truth. I'm not in the black, quote unquote, black manosphere sector. Yes, I love being a black man. And you guys, I am very harsh on you black men. Us black men, I have to be that way. Because I know the sipping is on another level with black men. And I know we got to do better in life. So I do spend time on black men. Shout out to Mr. Sucker 301. Go ham, Pastor Cook, the simp spitting in here. Shout out to Mr. MGTOW Knight 666. Shout out to Sog 985, support the church. Thank you, Mr. Sog. I appreciate it, brother. Shout out to Mr. Mike from Bensonhurst. These dating coaches are pro scammers selling snake oil like all these thoughts with their pyramid schemes on social media selling tea. Listen, thank you, Mr. Mike from Bensonhurst. It's gotten so bad, guys, that even women, shout out to Mr. Howard Cooper. I ain't see you in here, man. Women are in on it. There are women, not the Ben Blakey. Thank you for contributing earlier, excuse me. There are women that say, "Hey, I want to be a dating coach." And it's not about helping women. It's about selling men bullshit. Isn't that crazy? Women are in on the fuckery because they know these bitches are bullshit. They're so flaky and fickle. And what you want to do as a man, you just want to, I want to figure them out. I want to figure them out. I want to give it. Leave these sluts alone. Now, if you want to bust one and bust and move, okay, fine. But if you ask yourself, if I have to spend a lot of hours and a lot of time trying to learn the tricks of the trade and get laid, you just need, listen, it's not going to work for you. Exactly, Ralphie. Women have to teach you how to get women. Isn't that crazy? But how about women talking to women how to be better women? Oh, you know what? That won't. Listen, that would never work because women could care less about you, male. They don't care about improving themselves for you. They just show up to the relationship or the date and they just choose you, critique you. That's true, Mr. NJJX. That's the culture. Them selling you bullshit. And on top of that, they're not even telling women how to be ladies. They say, let's let that woman do whatever she want to do. They don't hold women accountable. Why are female dating coaches not talking about, but not making content for women how to be better women? Why is this? And on top of that, just in the United States, it's 106 since 2013. It's 165 million women compared to 155 million women. And that's not a big difference, but it's still a huge difference. Women should be clawing and chasing you down. That is a huge difference. Great to see you, Mr. Dan Blackballs. And you can blame Miss Simpson as well. This girl invited me to church. Should I go? Hey, Jalen, call the show, Mr. Alexander. We're going to continue the live stream or the sermon, excuse me. You guys make sure you support the stream. Oh, shout out to Mr. Preston Robinson for contributing via PayPal. Thank you, brother. If you want to support via PayPal, all 100% proceeds go to me. There's the link. Support the stream. Keep these things going. Listen, I've already talked about how to, did you see? I've already talked to you guys, and I've already addressed, one second, Mr. Curry. I've already addressed trolls, clout chasers, individuals who want attention. I've already addressed that. That's not going to happen. And we'll go over that a little bit more in detail in a little bit. Talk to us, Mr. Curry B. Where you from?
What's going on, Darius? It's Brother Birch.
Hey, what's up?
Curry B. I've changed the name to MGTOW Night. So just so you know who's in the chat.
MGTOW. Wait, you said you changed to MGTOW Night?
Yeah, MGTOW Night 666.
Oh, okay, that's you.
On the channel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not no plug-in or anything. I was watching, like you were saying, these guys, they bullshit. These guys, and I was thought I'm not gonna give nobody no free fun.
Oh yeah, we don't give anybody any clout because here's the thing: a lot of them are watching right now, and what they want is they see my channel growing and growing and doing big things, and what they want to do. And here's the thing: let me break some down real quick. When it comes to black men, and I'm gonna say this, and a lot of you black men can attest to this. See, Caucasian men, I found out they're able to band together and help each other, include Asian and Hispanic men. But when it comes to black men, they have a hard time saying, hey, this guy has a certain amount of subscribers or is doing this in life, and I want to get where he is, or I want to be better than him. So I'm going to email or call him and ask him for some tips. That's what other nationalities do. But what black men do, they love to hate on the man who's doing much better instead of asking him for tips, instead of asking him to do a collab, instead of asking him to do this, instead of having him on a panel. This is what black men are. And you can see it in the, shout out to Mr. Kirby 695. It's the same in Hispanics, and for the most part. But the thing about it, black men specifically do that. They're very angry men. They're upset. They're effeminate. They're jealous, and because the vast majority of black men were not taught to work together with each other. They were raised by single mothers, so they do not like masculine male authority, which means they'll befriend you here and there. But when it comes time to throw you under the bus and get rid of you, just like a female bitch, just like a black male content creator on YouTube will do, they will say, I don't like this guy. He's doing better. He's doing great things. So I will start issues with him and I will make content about him so I can try to bring him down. This is what the black community is. I will try to bring him down because he's doing better than I am, except for asking for help. Instead of asking, hey, do you want to join me on my panel? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Let me pick your brain. Now continue, Mr. Curry. Forgive me.
Hey, look, hey, you just dropped the bomb. You said it in a nutshell. Let's be honest. Us big child men for different tasks, right? We out here, we making moves. We pulling up in nice cars with no bitches in our cars. You got the blue pillars pulling up with their chick in a car, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, a lot of black men, I mean, they like you said, they raised by single mothers. They don't know competition. They don't know competition for real, man. When you grow up in a single mother household, there is no competition. They never seen a man going out there to get it. They never had mentorship. They don't even know how to ask for help. You know what I mean? They look at that as being like they're a sucker or something, you know? It's just fact. A lot of men, I see it, a lot of men, they might have played sports or, or whatever, but, they just competitive, especially black men, they competitive for no reason. You know what I mean? You pull up it and they got an attitude with you or they see somebody doing better and you're taught to hate it, because black women hate it.
Yep. Just like black women, effeminate black men, not just in life, but on YouTube, they hate on each other. I hear, and this is why I can never really get a hold of the black manosphere sector, because I see so much backbiting and jealousy and videos about each other. It's like, why don't you just help each other grow? But continue, brother.
Yeah, what am I about to say? That's a big problem, man. When it's more men, it's this whole competing for women, competing for validation, not only from women but from other men, But if more men came together, man, imagine what we used to do. But you constantly got to deal with the blue pillars hating for no reason. It's a sad situation. And and like you said, they see you. I was looking at the channel today. Man, it's crazy. The last 10 videos got 10K.
Oh yeah. We had a video that I put a couple days ago up. It has I forget how many views. It has 11,000 views now and counting. A couple days ago. See, here's the thing. I don't beat my chest in, but if I see another individual, another content creator doing well, I'm going to say, hey, how do you get like that? Or I'm going to notice from a distance what he's doing, and I'm going to say, okay, I'll try to maybe get some ideas from his videos and try to incorporate them into my videos and stuff for getting on YouTube and trying to bring another individual down, which it won't work. It just shows your hand.
Mm-hmm. And I see it a lot, man. You see it a lot. I watch other channels, and the ones that really support Big Child, but it's a lot of those pro-black channels or just channels in general that's on the fence with the shit. Like they accept Big Child, but secretly they don't like it.
Here's the thing.
It's teaching a whole different thing other than what they try to teach with
his thing.
How to deal with women versus, you don't need women. They try to teach you how to deal with them, how to navigate, how to
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you, man, this. majority of these black content creators, they don't like MGTOW.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do, they'll say, you know, oh, I'm down with it. I'm down with it because they like your donations and contributions, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. They do. If you do your research on a lot of these guys that have panels, a lot of these guys that have different things, you do research and dig a little bit before you contribute and support them. Because deep down, they're not for the brotherhood. They're not for betterment of man.
That's how I feel, man. You know, some of these dudes, like I said, I ain't gonna say no names, but I was about to speak to him, and you know, we know what happened.
Oh yeah.
You know, you gotta really be careful on this YouTube shit. You know, they see MGTOW, man. MGTOW is taking flight. So you got women jumping on it. You know, these dudes are gonna do the same thing because they see dudes dropping red pill bombs in here. They like, damn, I can't even get $100 check. You know what I'm saying? So they see men dropping bombs, and they sort of cut into the resources. Man, it's crazy that women already losing it, seeing us leave the plantation. Now you got some of these guys losing it, saying that we leaving the plantation, and they want to get in on the pot, man. You gotta, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say. You gotta really be careful who you subscribing to and who you watching on YouTube that's trying to mix like the red pill with MGTOW, because they really just try to do it for the super chats, for the they trying to tap into the base that you got, because they see the movement is growing, man, and it's just it's clear, it's facts, it's you know, you can see it. It's no, they not fooling nobody, man. So I had to unsubscribe people because, man, you know, when you really look at it, you know, like you said, they're going to expose themselves, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, exactly.
You know? Yeah, but on the subject, and I'm gonna get on the subject of married men. Y'all, I know y'all see it, man. These married men are miserable, man. I see them carrying babies with their wives, pushing strollers. These married men are miserable, man. Marriage is not the road. Y'all say MGTOW. I was watching a video. Only person I really fuck with is Coach Greg Adams. He was talking about being a free agent. Man, we free agents. We free agents, man. You know, and y'all stay blessed, man, and just really watch out on this YouTube shit. You know, who you support, who you following, man, because we got not only women against, we got men against MGTOW, man. They don't like to see that shit, but y'all stay blessed, man, and keep up the work, man. You booming, man. I see $100 by the end of the year, man.
Thank you, my brother. I'm just trying to make it to 40. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man.
Shout out to Art Bark. Let's continue on about married men and divorced men. Here's the thing. A lot of these men are unhappy. If you see, and I told you, you can spot a married man because look how he's looking. He's looking down. He just got off work and his pants is dirty. Shout out to Mr. Ferocious MGTOW. Shout out to Mr. Obi-Wan. Their pants are dirty, nasty. They undid. And what they doing is getting food to feed her. To feed his wife. Who 9 times out of 10 is talking shit behind his back. See, what I noticed about married women, they don't like their husbands deep down. They really don't. They don't. They just they just deal with the husbands because the husbands can provide. That's why. And it sucks. Because that married man does not know that. When he says his vows to death do us part, and he chooses to cohabitate and marry that whore, he doesn't know her nature. Because if he knew her nature, he would say, I'm not committing that way. The least I'll do, or the most I will do, Kevin O'Connor will be watching you. Now, one more time. Is I'll have her, maybe we can have something long-term, something consistent. That's the best he'll do. Because signing a contract and saying, hey, I will commit my life to you, why do you need to sign a contract? That's what I have a hard time saying, or understanding, excuse me. For all you men who are engaged or want to get married, ask yourself, why do I need to sign a contract? What are you going to get? What, $1,000 at the end, $1,500 at the end of the year for a marriage tax, whatever you call it, the tax benefit? What are you going to get? Why don't you just say, hey, let's just be in a long-term committed relationship and let's do it that way. And if she says, I don't want to do that, I want to get married, you know what? So you say, okay, you know what? Okay, we don't have to do it that way. I'm fine. Because you want me to sign my name on a dotted line. I don't need to sign my name on a dotted line to show you that I love you and I want to be with you. And if you need to sign your name on a dotted line so a woman can be with you, then you don't want to be with her. It's a waste of time. She wants to make you a slave. Now, I can see maybe it was 70, 80 years ago, but in 2019, you're signing your name on a slave manuscript so she can have control of you. And this is why women lose respect for men when they marry them, because they don't have to work anymore. They don't have to grind anymore. They don't have to stay in shape. Damn it, they don't have to suck no more dick. You know how many of these married men who ain't got their dick sucked in months or years? But I'm a free agent, and I get my dick sucked anytime I want. No stress, no headaches. See, the married men won't tell you this. God damn, man. These divorced men won't tell you that because they know how the game go. They fell for that shit. Would they? They ain't gonna tell you that. They not. Because they're gonna have to say, I made a mistake. And I married a whore who left me. And you know you didn't leave that woman. There was no mutual agreement that you're going to leave. You put in too much work. She left you and got rid of you. And she took the kids, and you paying alimony, and you paying that car that she still have. And you paying for the house she still live in. Now, your choice right now is to sell books on game, fragrances, soap, and other bullshit pickup artist programs. And that money that you getting from those subscribers, it's going to that whore. It's going to the whore. Slippers, hats. Listen, a married man, he's desperate because he has to keep up with the payments. He can't just say, well, I'm done. No. Alimony don't work that way. You got to keep up the payments. And on top of that, you got to pay her for the house she still lives in. So what you going to do? Sell books? Listen, here's the thing. I don't blame you. I can't blame a divorced man who goes that route. I can't. You got to sell books. You got to do that. Your whole life is predicated on hustling. Yeah, you got your 9 to 5. You got your 9 to 5. But that's not enough. For me, that's enough. Because I'm a free agent. For you, it's not good enough. Because you must continue to pay the whore. You knocked her up and she took your kids. How that make you feel? Huh? You see them 4 times a month. They don't even like you. Yeah, you got to pay her too. Listen, how does that make you feel, man? And you want to bash MGTOW who don't want to make the same mistake that your dumb ass made? Shame on you. The truth is not in you, son. It's not. And it does hurt. I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, you're what do you got to do? What are you going to do? How many programs can you sell? And they do have a little clientele. They do. They got some clientele. Because there are still thirsty men out there. Old head. Humble yourself, old head. Son, I still got hair on my head, son. You bald head. You know why you bald head, son? Making content? Because that bitch drove you crazy. I don't got gray hair, son. My head ain't bald. Let's continue. Shout out to the brotherhood, man. Married men losing hair before they turn 30. Yeah, their hair going gray, going bald. They forced to wear hats, snapbacks on live streams and videos. They going bald. That shit ain't no genetics. That's some stress. They're turning gray. Sucks. So they got to sell drinks. Jesus Christ. They selling drinks. They're selling drinks and beverages on YouTube. Why? You know why? They got to do all they can. Listen, that alimony ain't no joke. I'm going to tell you right now. It ain't no joke. That child support ain't no joke. I can tell you right now, if I had not got custody of my daughters, I would be paying $700+ a month. This is fact. And that's why I tell you guys vehemently, do not go down that route. Crazy, ain't it? See, I tell you facts. I speak facts that's going to help your life. Don't do it. Don't do it. It hurts, man. Seriously. It hurts for you to go down that route. And now you hate men like us for being free agents, for loving our life. Shout out to Eddie Van Haskell. You almost fell in that. I almost fell. See me? I don't need a panel, son. I don't need to make response videos because I have actual talent. And individuals enjoy my wisdom, my knowledge, my expertise. They enjoy it. And I enjoy giving it to them. No homo. I don't need a panel, son. I don't need help. I don't need assistance. I don't need to collab, son. Shout out to Mr. Mickey FC, Con Wish. You ain't an alpha male if you're on alimony. Hey, listen, Con Wish, they don't know. Shout out to Mickey FC. They don't know. If you're on alimony, you ain't no alpha male. Who you lying to? Listen, they be lying to y'all, man. God, listen, give me 1 second, man. Jesus Christ, man, they be lying. Stop that fucking playing these games. You understand? Stop. You ain't on alpha male, you're on alimony. How does that even work? Tell me. Jesus Christ. How are you alpha male and you divorced? Please tell me. Tell me. I gotta know. Tell me. You know why? Because you're not. You're not. The only thing you are is getting gray hair and going bald. That's the only thing you have to show for that wife that you married, that whore that you committed to. Bogus gimmick books and gray hair and going bald. What a shame. It sucks, David. You can barely graze 3,000 views on videos? You can't, listen. Instead of worrying about me, worry about what you can do for yourself. Guys, we are dropping a video that you guys are going to enjoy on Tuesday. We will go live tomorrow. I got a great lecture for tomorrow. We're going live, or excuse me, drop a video Tuesday, going live on Monday. Shout out to Mr. Mickey FC. Pause, got nothing on son. And somebody want me to touch on Pogs too. White chicks and black dudes. Only thing this sermon is a MGTOW Bible. Darius, write a book. A lot of guys have been wanting me to write a book. I was thinking, because I always got to upgrade when I get to a certain amount of subscribers. So also thank you for the 15 new people who have subscribed already that are here. Since we've been live in the past 60 minutes. Thank you. Listen, them pogs, sometimes those pogs, those are the ones that you go with. He said, listen, man, I have to do this cookout for you guys and give you the anatomy on these losers. I had to. They're frauds. So here's the thing. If you need some assistance, if you want to help build a channel, or if you need help building a channel, or if you want to grow and do things like that, just email me. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, email me. We can set a one-on-one session up, and I can literally help you. I can give you some advice. That's all. Don't cut any individual down. You don't have to do that. You don't have to make response videos because it's not going to help you. All you got to do is say, hey, my content is not doing well. I'm going to message you. I'm going to email you. I'm going to call you instead of being jealous and making a response video. If I want to be where another YouTuber, let's say somebody says 60,000 subscribers, I'm going to email or contact them and say, hey, how did this happen? How did you manage to grow like that? That's what a real man is supposed to do. You ask for assistance. Shout out to Mr. Pimp 23 Boys back. Gorilla Bear Tech. Who's spending my money better tied some to Darius. I just talked to Big Daddy Kane. He told me to tell everyone that simping ain't easy. Guys, I love you guys. I appreciate all you guys who support me. You guys help this thing grow. Without you guys, there would be no me. Somewhere Lost Nose is out buying another iPhone or now a car for a thought. That shit is ridiculous. That's sad. Guys, please understand this. You don't have to take no woman on a date to get laid. I promise you that, please. You can be alpha despite your situation. I'm ex-military and I've worked with a lot of alpha males who are paying child support. Spending money on these hoes, not only for the house she lives, but for the place her lover lays her. I'm reading comments right now, guys. Guys, we'll have guys, you guys call in. Guys, support the stream. Donate to the church. Pass the collection plate on this Sunday. Call the show. I'm an alpha male. I use holster Darius. Darius, you think dating coaches get laid in high school? Well, I know about dating coaches, and I can tell you right now, a lot of these guys, please understand, here's the thing. I don't care what men do with their reproductive organ, but I got to tell you something. If you honestly think that these dating coaches and these pickup artists are getting these hot, attractive women like you think they are, trust me, they're not. They're not. They're not. They're subpar average women. They're sixes and sevens. I'm just keeping real. They're bluffing. They're not. Just keeping it real, guys. Oh, the number's here. I thought I put the number up. And that's okay because it's not a huge deal. Call the show, guys. Shout out to Mr. Commander, Pastor Darius, Condoms Fund. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mr. Hey, listen, I appreciate you, Mr. Commander, for supporting the. Hey, donate to the Rubber Fund. Oh, man. Shout out to Alex Martin. Great to see you. Thank you, Mr. Commander. And Jonas Ontiveros for contributing. Dating coaches pay women to be in their videos. I'm going to keep it real. They do. They pay a lot of women to be in a lot of videos. And a lot of pickup artists pay women to be there. Thank you, Mr. Keith Kinsey. Appreciate you, brother, for contributing. They a lot of these guys pay these women. Say, hey, I'll pay you $100. And you know these bitches ain't gonna turn out no money. Can I make out with you? Bitches will make out with you for $20. $30 to get some new makeup. You understand what I'm saying? They pay women to take these pictures. They know. Listen. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Tell us where you from.
What's going on? What's going on, Darius? Speaking from Atlanta.
You said you're from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, man? How's the weather like?
It got, but it's like raining now, and it's about to get cold tomorrow.
Okay. Go ahead, talk to us, brother.
Yeah. I like to, talk about the black manosphere and about black men, and as I hate to really admit it, black men, a lot of them are phonies, man. Like,
I'm telling you.
I'm not saying not all of them.
I said I'm telling you, a lot of black men are, and I love being a black man, but it's time to call a spade a spade. Yeah, keep going, man. Go ahead.
I'll get to that point. But I'm saying, like, a lot of them are really, really phonies. And I don't know if you noticed it, but at times they pretend to be they're so two-faced. Like, they pretend to be a friend and shit, and as soon soon as they notice that you're above their level, they start to change and they start to, like, you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah, they try to change. They talk shit about you because they don't know how to work. Majority of black men don't know how to work together. Like, and I noticed this shit just from these playing sports in high school and post high school and in the military. Matter of fact, I'll give you a bit of a quick story. And when I was in the Navy, it was a lot of jealousy, right? So when I got to my ship, they had a ship basketball team. So if we pull into a port, we can play different ships, or like if we pull in the Philippines, we can go to the gym and play a certain team, So when I got to my ship, I was the best hooper there. And when I got there, and I was playing open gyms and everything was on base, and it was just guys that was just hating for no reason. And I was wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, and then when it came time to like pick, and everybody knew I was better than everybody on the ship. But the fact of the matter is, when it came time to like pick teams or get 10 guys for a basketball tournament, or a little whatever get together for whatever at the gym, they would say, we ain't picking this. We don't want to fuck with him. And that's because a lot of black men say, you know what, I don't want to pick guys that are better than me or that I'm not buddy with. And and they don't just do this on the basketball court, on the field. They do this in life in general, and you can see it on YouTube.
Right, and I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of black men who are still, pro whack, it's pro black, but I call it pro whack because that's who they really are.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them, they have they infiltrate the manosphere, like how the POA infiltrate the MGTOW.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a lot of them are still having those simp victimization mentality. Like that shit that has not gone away. Because why do you think? And I've noticed it in a lot of black manosphere YouTube channels is that they tend to really blame it still on the white man. Like they still having to let go of that victim mentality. And I that's why I think about it. Like they're still pro whack.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And this is why a lot of black men just can't work together now. And it's just sad how I see Caucasian men, Asian men, Hispanic men working together like easily, and growing together. But when it comes to black men, it's just like, why is it such a hard time for guys to either just support in general? And it's not all black men, but for the most part, it's a lot of black men. They find it so hard. They just won't want to. And I noticed this just in general. Like if I would go to like an open run or open gym, it would and I would be, I'll be a new guy there. It'd be a few black guys. There's always a couple guys or one of those black guys that would that you can feel the animosity. You can feel the energy. Like, man, I don't like this dude, because they see that you're better and that you're really good. So a lot of black men say, you know what, man, I'm a talk shit. It's competition is good, but it's a whole different competition. It's a whole different hate. You know what I'm saying? From black men that they exude to other black men.
Right. But another point. This is the last point. I'm not gonna keep you waiting. I was watching Tommy Sotomayor, even though he's not a MGTOW. He was talking to this black guy who was, he was talking about how he was abused by his mother's boyfriend, and how he almost got killed. And then, as soon as that ended, he was talking about his legal troubles with the, I think it was the LA County, and he was saying how he got a bunch of warrants and the police won't stop harassing him to keep going on his job, and he's just like crying. And Tommy, he's just explaining to him like, they won't stop bothering you unless you take care of your warrants. It don't matter if it's 30 years, 40 years, they're still gonna, they're still gonna come after you. So you gotta take care of that. He wouldn't ever try to get out of that victimhood and try to take up for himself and say I could do that. And that's what I noticed by a lot of them. Like they have this defeatist mentality of I'm fucked and I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. And shout out to David Carroll. I love this guy. I've got his I took a page out of his book when he came to the Rabbit Hole series. Love David Carroll. But thank you for calling, my brother. I appreciate your wise words. and whatnot. Stay up, man.
I like.
I agree, Mr. Ferris. It's better to be a lone wolf in general. Go ahead, brother. Talk to us. Where you from?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yes, what's up, man?
Huh?
Hey, what's up, man? What's good, bro?
What's up? What's up, man?
Good, man. Yo, I have a question, but it's like, I need like a closure to this question.
Hey, you got to talk a lot louder for us. A lot louder.
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. Okay, so basically, this is what happened. I just don't know why, like, she did this or so, right?
Yes.
So basically, what happened was, my ex broke up with me,
And you got to talk louder because you got a little accent, my brother. So you got to really speak up like you was just
Okay,
doing.
okay. So, like, my ex broke up with me, right?
Okay, your ex broke up with you. Okay.
And this was like 2 months ago, right? I'm ready. I'm over it and everything. So my friend, he messaged me and told me that she added him on Snapchat, right?
Okay. So you said you said your friend added you on Snapchat?
No, my friend told me that my ex added him on Snapchat.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So long story short, like they slept. Like my ex fucked my friend, right?
Yeah.
And he told me and everything.
Okay.
Like, to be fair, like, it hurt a little bit. Like, I just don't know, like, why she did, like, why did she have to, like, you know,
What?
why did she have to, like, yeah, I'm like, just later today, because I didn't even do anything, because after they, like, slept or everything, like, I didn't, like, you know, no reaction, nothing. I just continued living my life, you know, my purpose and I want to shit, right? And she now goes on Snapchat there ranting about like how, you know, she was putting some subliminal messages, how something about flowers, like, you know, like it's replaceable, blah blah blah, and some shit. Like why would she do that kind of shit?
Well, brother, you have to understand about women, and if you guys don't understand about couldn't hear him, his girlfriend. Did your girlfriend break up with you?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Okay, so his girlfriend broke up with him 2 months ago, and his girlfriend added his friend on Snapchat, and your friend fucked him, right? Fucked her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so his friend fucked her, and now you want to know why she did that, or are you hurt about it?
No, I'm not hard about it. I just don't know why she did, you know, why she had to do it, because I was just thinking, like, really thinking, like, why would she have to do that shit, man?
Well,
Like,
here's the thing. Guys don't give a fuck. They'll fuck. You know, they'll pretty much fuck anything. The thing about it is, brother, and I don't want to say he's not a bad friend, but what he should have did, I don't want. It's two things to it. It's either fair game, or he could have came out and said, "Yo, your girlfriend had me on Snapchat, and she trying to shoot her shot at me." That's what he should have did. You know, came at you. You know, even though y'all been broken up, it's still, you know, it's still kind of fresh and everything of that nature. But he just wasn't really your friend. Else he would have, I would say, asked for permission, but he should have ran it by you like, yo, your ex girl added me, just letting you know, and you know, and go about it that way. But he's not necessarily your friend. It's still his fair game. But the fact of the matter is, she's a whore. She didn't care, and that's why I tell you guys, man, y'all get in these relationships with these women, man. Yeah, they'll drive your ass batshit crazy. They'll cheat on you, do it, man. You'll do all good for them. I'm telling you, like, and this goes to the married man of the segment. Like, you protected, you provided, you gave, and then she just dipped off on you for whatever reason. And you gotta understand, women will do that. They will leave you. They go fuck your friend. Women today are evil. It's just that simple. They're evil, and your buddy, to me, he's wrong for that. Now you can say about, you know, it's fair game, and you know it's been a couple months, whatever. But he should have kind of ran it past you, and everything of that nature. But he's wrong for that, man. So now what you should do is get rid of him, and and definitely block her. Say, you know, our friendship is over with, brother. And keep it moving, man. You know.
No problem.
Thanks for calling, my brother.
Thank you for sure.
Yes, sir. Sloot's gonna sloot. She banging the mailman right now. Go ahead, talk to us where you from. Go ahead, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Darius, you guys say the challenge, salute to the content. You know, this long line Minister Vinci. But I just, you know, call at the guys and like, man, yo, stay on your toes. Like, focus on yourself, self-preservation. First and foremost, when you get married, you give that up. You know, just doing so much for another body, another vessel. Everything that you pouring into that woman, you should be pouring into yourself. And then when you get asked out in the end, you know, left with child support, alimony, and all that other shit, which I don't know nothing about. Honestly, I don't even know the full definition of alimony because I don't even plan on understanding that shit. You know, period. I don't even plan on being in that position. You know, so our brothers, you gotta leave with your mind and not your dick, man. And that's where a lot of brothers mess up at. And I seen it. You know, in my age bracket, I'll be 28 this year. You know, I see those younger than me. I tell them, you know, stay focused. You know, them girls around, you know, they trying to trap you. I dodge major bullets myself. You know, like that Neo in the Matrix thing. I used to just put his hand up, drop all the bullets, like chill with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, guys, just stay focused, man. Stop. Yeah, they look beautiful. You know, nice smile. You know, pretty face. Nice ass, titties, whatever. They may have a nice voice, whatever. They may can sing to you, whatever. But that shit is a trap, man. You gotta know how to deal with women. 2019. If you get caught up, that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, all this MGTOW manuscript information out here. I wouldn't say that I'm MGTOW. I'm just in the manuscript. You know, I'm just in the huddle. You know, receiving all the information and these guys. BOA, you know, C Boogie, Darius, Thinking Man's Templar, and countless others, man. Y'all soaking up all this game. Y'all still slipping. Man, y'all tripping. Shit. So, summertime coming up, you know, just gentlemen, stay in control of yourself, man. Don't get caught out here slipping.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we don't shout anybody other channels out on here. We don't send we don't send no other clout to other guys. But thank you for calling, my brother. This is wise words from this man. What's your name again?
Long line Minister Vinci.
Great, thank you. I thank you for calling, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We ain't doing no clout season here. Shout out to Constantine the Great, Boosted Coyote, the Copycat Ninja, Like It Ain't a Thing, Son. Shout out to Mickey FC, AP 530. I would have hung up after I heard her beauty and looks are witchcraft set up to entice and manipulate you. Yeah, man. Guys don't understand that though. Guys don't understand that. We try to set you guys up to help you guys, man. We don't want you guys to fall into those shitty traps. Hey, dearest, greeting from Austin, Texas. Shout out to Mr. Spooky MGTOW. The devil comes in many forms in your wildest desires, women. Exactly. That's why, bruh. And here's the thing. I think the biggest test for men on earth is the temptation of women. That's a man's biggest test. Because in so many perils and or passages in the Bible and everything of that nature, they talk so much about how women can fuck your life up and destroy you and do all these different things. So I really think that's man's biggest test, to just get over that huge hump. And that's why I believe MGTOW is so great, because you have to have real discipline, man. Like, you really have to have a lot of discipline when you out here. Because, listen, one slip up, especially in this gynocentric world, one slip up with a female, and your life is done. There's Paul's become BBWs in 10 years and SS BBWs in 20. Oh, yeah. And that's why a lot of guys give these thick white chicks, and these hoes don't work out. Fat. Throw that yoke off your neck. 17% per child in child support from your paycheck. I thought that shit was like fucking 20%, man. Just taking you down. Bad Boy DTV is believes they have evil spirits they don't even know about, like the Jezebel. Like, I'm serious, man. And one thing I don't hate is women, because I do have 2 daughters. But the fact of the matter is, a woman's nature, you got to understand what y'all dealing with out here, man. A lot of y'all just, and that's why I tell you guys, I thought it was like 30% of your income. Spooky mates. I thought it was like 25, 30% of your income in Illinois, somewhere around that nature, around that ballpark, excuse me. But when you guys deal with these women, here's what you gotta understand about women. All these guys are doing all these pickups and trying to build a notch count and sleeping with these different women. Y'all don't even know how these women get down, man. Y'all just don't know how these women's spirits are. Do y'all know it's women that got HIV, herpes, genital and oral herpes? They got all these different diseases, and you got to understand that this gynocentric world, where the future is women, and women deep down hate men. Now it's just manifested to a whole different level. So they coming at you, fucking you, hoping you catch a disease, putting spells on you while you sleeping. You sleeping with that bitch. She literally standing over you, and you knocked out. She done sucked your dick dry. You butt naked. And she bring that big ass purse. That ain't just full of makeup in there. It's a lot of witchcraft. It's a lot of different spells. A lot of shit. She on her phone and chanting spells while your ass knocked the fuck out. You wake up, you're like, I got a headache. Damn. And then you look up, where does bitch go? Oh, damn, she left. And then guess what? She sat on the table with a little note. Hey, I had to rush somewhere. Gotta run. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Little do you know, you got brain aneurysms, you got migraines. You're like, damn, what the fuck? And you text a bitch, hey, what's up? How's it going, man? That bitch ain't reply. These hoes be putting spells on guys. I'm telling you, man. Y'all think I'm just joking. I'm just up here just playing these games. These women don't like men, but they want to fuck. And they want to be men deep down. You gotta understand, if a woman wants to be a man deep down that they're pushing, how do you think she's you think she's gonna love you and respect you? She wants to be you. It's kind of just like the example I use with these emasculated, over-emotional YouTubers who try to attack other YouTubers who have more subscribers and do it better than them. You know what they do? They bash them. Those guys on YouTube, whatever, they want to be better than this guy. And it's just like that in real life. These women want to be better than you. So she does what she can to tear you down and bring you down so she can be better than you. You understand what I'm saying? You guys got to really look out for these women. This is why we talk about the spirit realm when it comes to these women. Not just their nature, but we talk about a lot of different things. I've talked to women. I was fucking with a woman, she did witchcraft, literally. I told you how I walked in from work. I'm like, it just because it was, it wasn't no real traffic in work and nothing going on. I walked in. This bitch has a whole book out in her underwear and bra. Lights out, candles on. Oh, this is what I just practice. I just do this for my free time. I'm serious. I'm looking like, what the? You guys don't understand what these women do behind closed doors. You have to realize that if she's not following a man, who the fuck is she following? Because a woman is supposed to follow a man's lead because they don't know what the fuck they're doing in life. Yes, she was white. And yes, she was a pog. She was a pog. Pog, 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 pog. I mean, she had a fat ass too. But that's a whole other story. I remember the first night we hung out, and she brought me. I was like, yeah, come up to the gym, bring me some food. This bitch brought me food, right? So it was, I never forget, it was some core, rice, and some chicken breast. That shit was good as hell. We went back to her place, and I smashed so good. For some reason, I was just like under a trance. And then she was just cook, do all. I'm like, why? And I used to always ask, and I forget, like, why are you single? Like, and I was like, that's just weird. She was like, I just had a, like, why is this so weird? And then my daughter was like 2 years old, and she was like, yeah, I gotta, I'm gonna set this room up for your daughters and everything. And I was like, and I felt like we kind of moving fast, but I'm like, a lot of these women, you have to understand, they do a lot of evil shit. I never forget, she had a fat ass. I fuck with plenty pogs in my life. But that's not it. That's neither here nor there. I'm serious. Like, it's like, guys, let me tell you something. Let me be real. If you sit with a woman, if she gets comfortable with you, she'll start telling you about her life. She'll start telling you about, let's say you fuck with a female 3-4 times, she'll let her guard down, and y'all sleeping, hanging out, or just sitting down, and you say, hey, any of your friends do witchcraft? Oh yeah, there was this one friend. They'll just start talking, and you like, and then they realize, damn, did I say too much? Hey, you ever played with a Ouija board before? And you like, really? Really? No, you playing. And you're like, damn, how did that go? How was the experience? And she's like, well, and guess what? Her guard is already down. So she'll tell you everything. She'll tell you how she had threesomes. She'll tell you all the types of shit she did in her in college dorms. That's what I'm saying. This one female, she said she sucked 6 dudes off on the basketball team. She went to Iowa State. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, oh my God. And she was a teacher. Had her master's degree in teaching. These are the type of women that's out there, guys. Now, listen, it's up to you if you want to wife them. That's no big deal. But I'm keeping it real. She said, Druid. Like, she is straight. And I was like, and I used to think, like, why her hair game so good? Straight champ. Sucking straight meat. I'm talking about chewing pipe. Now, if that's your deal and you want to wife those type of women, then that's up to you. But you really have to do your research before you. And that's the thing. These dating coaches and people, they teach about pick up. Fuck this woman. Fuck this. It's like, do you know their spirit? Do you know their past? And a lot of these dating coaches, man, it don't matter. I heard a dating coach, it don't matter about her past. Man, don't worry about her past. How is that going to affect you now? I kid you not. And I'm like, bro, these bitches are crazy. They're literally witches in disguise. And some of y'all might think, Darius, you probably overreacting. No, I'm not. They do witchcraft. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep. It is levels to the shit, and we're gonna get into more of that down the road. I just kind of filtered and watered down so for all you guys to really understand. As far as the spirit realm, what I'm going to get into in another lecture. And I believe I might have that tomorrow. These women are possessed. And this is why a lot of guys, you're like, man, why I can't get over this female? I get so many emails like, man, I can't get over this woman. I can't even get over this. Man, she just on my mind. And listen, you think those 2 dates you took her on, that's going to get you obsessed? No, these bitches be playing you like a tune. Stuffing shit up their vagina. They say, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. She break out her some Ouija board or a pentagram or whatever, read a couple spells while she on the toilet, and then close the book up, put it in her purse. That's why they purse is so damn big. And you like, okay, yeah, I'm about to get my shit sucked. Hell yeah. She come out with her bra and her panties on. That bitch done put a spell on you on the toilet. God damn, man. Y'all here playing these games. Put a spell on you on the fucking toilet. Sitting right the fuck down. And you sitting there like, man, wow, man, I can't get over this one. That's why a lot of y'all can't get over these sluts. They be doing, man. That's why but here's the thing, you gotta understand this. PUAs and dating coaches and the majority of men are so desperate, they look past all the red flags. They look past all the bullshit. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if a woman was a Satanist and she worshipped literally the devil and Lucifer, if she had a fat ass and some big ass titties, you know what men will say? The majority of men, well, they don't got nothing to do with me. They don't got, man, that bitch will bite your dick off. You be, you like, and she just chewing that shit. I'm serious. That's how thirsty, oh my God, man. That's how thirsty men have gotten. They would sleep with they would sleep with anything. I'm serious. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, if y'all enjoy the show, make sure y'all get this live stream a like. Make sure you donate to my subscribe to my second channel, donate to the church. We'll put up the second channel in the link. I'm serious, man. She done bit your dick off. You sitting there like, what the fuck? And guess what? She giving you head while she's sucking your dick. You like, damn, you bite. She like, oh, I'm sorry. No, she bit you intentionally so she can get a little blood in her mouth. And that's when the fucking spell starts. All she gotta do is get a little bit of your blood. She sucking you off. You like, God damn. And if she bites you by mistake, and you like, that's a little nick. I'm good. I'm serious. Now she needs that little blood. Now it's over with for you. Now you can't stop thinking about her. You at work, you can't go to work. Your stomach hurts, your head hurt. Jesus Christ, man. See, they don't talk about this shit. They just talk about, well, just go ahead and get laid. And you wonder why you can't accomplish shit in life. Because you're so concentrated on getting laid and learning game, you ain't learned nothing else. You barely got through high school. You barely have done anything else. But learn how to get laid? Man, y'all better find something else. These women are out to get you if you haven't noticed. Damn, you don't gotta, listen, man. You don't have to put that much work in. He said her voice deepens. Oh, I'm sorry. You like, and a lot of these bitches look like women. Shout out to Adagon Forrest. I love his channel. Yeah, he talked about Adagon Forrest. I'll give him a shout out now. He talked about trans women in the trans community. You guys go check that man's channel out. Tell him I sent you. These women are deep down, they're men. Especially these black bitches, you gotta look out for them because they men with a wig on. Seriously. Arms and limbs are long as shit. They just take some supplements and you fucking a man. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm just playing out here. Y'all think I just get up here. Yeah. A lot of these women be men. They work so hard like men. They grind so hard like a man. They don't know how to be women. I seen on Twitter today, this female, she commented, she said something about like, oh, the future is female. For you to have that mindset, listen, you are a witch. And that's why I tell you guys, if she supports feminism, or she doesn't like talk bad about it, or she's not against it, man, you better get rid of it. Listen, leave her alone. She will don't say, oh man, I just want some. It's not worth it, guys. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all want to build your roster and of course you want to do that. But in today's day and age, how feminism is running rampant, how these women are just doing men in, how the laws and system is against men. Listen, guys, let's keep it real. As of 2019, us men are second-class citizens. Second-class citizens. And women know this. And for all you black men out there that love the black woman, the vast majority of black women do not respect you, and they see you as second-class citizens. The only true alphas are the elites who have a lot of power and influence in society. Instead of gaining women, they use their power to push laws that screw men over to further their agendas. Shout out to Copycat Ninja. Shout out to Rugged G, my brother going in today. Thank you, Rugged G, for contributing, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate all you men who support. You guys donated to the church. Pass the collection plate. Tips on how to leave smoothly. Gerard Friday. Call the show. I'm keeping it real, man. You guys got to really watch what you're doing. Shut the sucker 301. You guys got to really, as I tell you, man, stop trying to, bruh, these bitches run you rampant. That's why a lot of guys be on child support and getting, because they think what they did too much and they can't just sit the fuck down somewhere. Like, use all that energy that you chasing women and learn, God, you learning all these different tips and all. Man, bro, go build your life up. Go make you some money. Go do this, and that. Because one thing I notice about women, they have all the power and the opportunity to destroy your life. Child support, alimony, false allegations, rumors. They can get you. Women have more. Listen, women have more power than you on the job. Y'all can be at the same position. She has more power than you. Because if she says something about you, listen. Even if you don't get fired, guess what's gonna happen? All eyes gonna be on you. Keeping it real. Y'all gotta learn how to move. Yeah, transfer you, then fire your ass. Son. Shout out to Brother Ralphie, man. Open the Matrix. Y'all like Hot Rod. Have a noble and God-like character and integrity. Pass the collection plate. Be safe, MGTOW brothers. Thank you, NJJX, for showing your support tonight. Appreciate you, my brother. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions, and overall the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. Shout out to Mr. Fitness Rock, Luke 10:19, for all you biblical scholars out there. I like to see men who post different verses in here. Put a little wrinkle into the live stream. Love the delusion that one woman differs from another. I sent the super chat with a question, you missed it. Oh, what was, excuse me, Johnny, where's it at? Sorry, guys. Let me scroll up. Did I miss it? Let me scroll up. Repost the question, brother, because I was just going and talking and talking and talking. Guys don't understand, man, what's really going on out here. So used to chasing women, you don't even have nothing. You haven't accomplished or acquired anything. Seriously, man. Yeah, the desire to fuck a bitch is still there. But y'all, if you really fuck with me, you need to really choose. You need to really sit down and see what you're getting yourself into. Shout out to Javon Mills. Great to see you, brother. A lot of y'all catch feelings. And you understand, when you catch feelings, it's over for you. It's a wrap. And this is why women want you to catch feelings. Because they know once you do that as a male, it's over. Because your feelings, here's the thing about a man. Our feelings don't change overnight like that. Like, women have the power to change their feelings overnight, which means she can love you tonight on this Sunday evening, and tomorrow she can fall out of love with you like that. With a man, if we have feelings for when we fall for a woman, guess what? We deep in it. We put our all into it. Women, a feeling is just how they feel. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, how's it going, brother? Talk to where you from.
What up, Dad? Y'all talking, man? What's good?
I'm doing great, man.
How you doing? Hey, what's up, fellas? You know what I'm saying? I've been talking here. Listen, man, I was watching some videos today, right? This is something like the one I follow, right?
Okay.
And, I mean, she could see this, whatever. I said a video on Big Cow. And so we should have some simple social like this, and the video really talk about, there you go, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, if your girlfriend really wants to be women, I don't want to go there and shit like that. So anyway, basically she was saying, any man that don't like to be mad at kids is either immature.
You kind of break it up. I don't know if you're outside or you're around other people, but call back, brother. You kind of.
You can hear me again? You can hear me now?
Yeah, but you kind of scratchy a little bit.
Let me call you right back.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying. Anomaly of course not. Working out is a stress relief and nothing more. Read some. All women care about will always and only be your face, nothing else. I'm just reading comments. Do work. Spirit. I'm just reading comments. What the hell y'all talking about in here? Gotta think with the big head, not the little head. Women have taken over the Boy Scouts. This is direct attack on men and boys. Oh shit, my bad, guys. I do got a lot of other shit that I wanted to fuck. That's why I talk so damn much. No homo. Here's the thing. I got some other articles I want to read to you guys. There is a PUA game. I'm serious. There's a pickup artist game in the App Store if you have iPhone. And it teaches you, it has options, what you would do. Help take her shoe off. Wait a minute. It said help take her shoe off, fix her shoe heel, offer her a ride. What the fuck? Simp ass shit. It says you should talk to her. And then her heel broke. And you have options to help take her shoe off. Listen, I'm looking at it right now. I kid you not. Fix her shoe heel or offer her a ride, bro. Some simp ass shit. Bitch, your heel broke. I'm serious. And I know a lot of y'all gonna go check out the game. A lot of y'all might, you know what's fucked up? A lot of y'all might bat a game without even supporting the brotherhood tonight. Crazy, ain't it? Teaching men how to simp. Onward. Kevin Garnett. Yep. And it's in the App Store. You can get it. What's Kevin Garnett? Excuse me. Kevin Garnett, I told y'all don't get married. Now, a lot of you will never make nearly as much money as Kevin Garnett. But Kevin Garnett is on the hook for child support. Give me a second. NBA legend Kevin Garnett's estranged wife wants nearly. Let me say this. NBA legend Kevin Garnett, estranged wife wants nearly $200,000 per month in child support. And now that Kevin Garnett is retired, his wife wants his money. Ain't that, why does that work like that? So why does a man have to give his money to a female? Just because he earns so much. $200,000? Court documents obtained by TMZ show that the NBA legend's estranged wife is seeking nearly $200,000 per month in child support. That's over $2 million a year. As the two work out details of their split, the documents show that Brandi Garnett wants $146,000 per month in spousal support, plus another $46,000 in child support for the couple's two daughters. As the reports noted, Brandi has primary custody of their children and is with the girls 95% of the time. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Brandi claims she is entitled. Oh my God, I'm reading the article. Brandi Garnett, Kevin Garnett's ex-wife, and if you guys know him from high school or his high school days, he played at Farragut Academy, which is in Chicago. He was the first player to be drafted from out of the high school from into the NBA. Now, Brandi Garnett claims she is entitled to the roughly $2.3 million per year because Kevin is still pulling in nearly $5 million per year, along with his total NBA earnings of more than $300 million. Brandi has filed for divorce back in July of 2018 after 14 years of marriage. And Kevin Garnett was in the NBA for, I believe, 17 to 18 years. Brandi had filed for divorce back in July of 2018 after 14 years of marriage. The news reported at the time, Brandi, whose maiden name is Padilla, she must be Hispanic or whatever, filed for divorce in Los Angeles. And you know California laws is crazy when it comes to alimony and child support. They give the woman everything, citing irreconcilable differences. She also sought physical custody of the couple's children while giving Kevin visitation rights. Ain't that crazy? Giving Kevin Garnett visitation rights after he gave her the life that he earned. Ain't that crazy, guys? And y'all want to know why MGTOW was in place? But y'all mad at me and y'all mad at other men who spread the word and talk about men going their own way and not being a part of the system. Why? Oh my, like, please somebody tell me why. And I don't want to hear the argument, well, you don't know, it could happen to you. I'm not taking no chance of saying, hey, you never know. Man, bitches change like the seasons. They want to be with you, then they not. Crazy, man. Kevin was able to amass his fortune through an NBA career that stretched over for 21 seasons. Thanks to him, like I said, jumping straight into the league from high school and then playing until the age of 39. As Garnett explained in an interview with Sports on Earth, he also wanted to seize control of his own financial situations. No, I do my own contracts now, Kevin Garnett said. I've done the last 3 on my own. Well, not on my own. I have a financial advisor, Charles Banks, and we work together, whatever. I told you guys. Let's continue. We got another crazy article. More bullshit news. Here it is. Wait a second. Shout out to Constantine the Great. You guys support the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Shout out to Mr. Taylor. Man charged with murdering wife after stabbing her with a corn rake after learning about secret affair. Read that again. A man charged with murdering his wife after stabbing her with a corn rake after learning about secret affairs. An Iowa man has been accused of fatally stabbing his wife with the corn rake. If y'all don't know what a corn rake is, it's like those, like, it has like 4 prongs, and they have them on the farm. So you guys know what a corn rake is. They have them on the farms, and they do work. If you don't know what it is, type in corn rake, go look it up. I believe it has 4 prongs, yeah. With the corn rake, after learning she had a couple of secret affairs with the victim, leaving notes warning that he might kill her. Amy Mullins, 39, was found dead on November 10th at her farm about 4 miles northwest of Earlville. Authorities initially said that the woman has been fatally injured in a fall, with her husband Tom Mullins telling 911 that no one had seen what happened. Police now formally charge, but the initial suspicion of an accident was ruled out in December after an autopsy showed that the woman had 6 puncture wounds and listed the manner of her death as homicide. Wow. Police now formally charge Mullins with the murder of his wife. Crazy. That's why, and this goes to the sermon today. These married men, they will kill for their wife, bruh. And that's why you guys too, if y'all out there pumping and dumping or whatever, you have to understand, don't fuck no married man's wife. Don't do it. That man will kill you. You understand? He will kill you. And will kill her. He don't give no fuck. You know why he don't give no fuck? Because he put his life on hold. He made his life about her. So that's his life. So you took his life from him. You took his life from him. So he don't mind killing her and killing you. He paid for that pussy. You understand? And he barely get the pussy. You got the pussy for free. He got on one knee and did his vows for her. He works 60 to 70 to 80 hours a week. And now you just waltz into his house. You get between his wife's legs and give her some dick. These men will kill you. Shout out to Mr. Baker. I'm telling you. Y'all out there, oh, I'm pumping it up. Man, you don't even know who these bitches married or not. You just meet them on Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, OkCupid. You meet them at bars. Man, these hoes is married. They take their wedding ring off, put it in their purse. You having a one-night stand. You bring a bitch back from the bar or the club. You bring it to your house, but little do you know, her husband followed her to the club, to the bar, to whatever venue you guys at. While you walking out with her, he looking at you, this motherfucker. Instead of attacking you right then and there on the street, He followed you guys back to your place, back to that hotel. You check in, you like, yeah, I'm about to crease this bitch up. That dating coach taught me some good shit. Hell yeah. Mode 80, mode 90. I read that dating coach book, How to Fuck 5 Women a Day. Hell yeah. Man, bro, listen, that man paid me. He paid off. That book really helped me. You look at the consequence. Only thing you concerned about is getting your dick wet. Stupid. So you go up to the hotel room. You kind of drunk. You, woo, girl. You get in the elevator. You kissing her. And you go into the room 508. You get in there taking off her clothes. You eating up funky vagina. You excited. She said, oh, you go first. And you eating up vagina. Then all you hear on the door, room service. And then his wife is sitting there like, room service? His wife laying on the bed with her legs open, you eating up funky vagina. That's the last thing you did before you got your brains blown out. Room service. Wife like, that sounds like Bill. Wait, don't open the door. She opened the door. Hey, how's it going? Boom, blow your head off. You sit there. And she like, hey, don't do it. And he blow her head off and he shoot her in the vagina and blow her head off. Now you sitting there dead. Looking goofy. Yeah, the dating coach didn't tell you that part, did they? No. They just taught you how to get her back to the club. Get her back from the club or the bar, right? Didn't tell you that part. It says Shawshank Redemption style. Just like they did on what do you call that, Terminator? How he got the shotgun and he was pumping that shit. Oh shit. How he did on Terminator, he just pumping that shit up. He just boosh. No, that was that one bitch. You know that white bitch? Maybe y'all, this probably, when did that Terminator come out? He just, and he just blow your head off, and he shoot out the vagina, and blow and kill her. And he turned himself into the police. Crazy, ain't it? Now you sitting there, dead. Last thing you did was eat some vagina. All for the pussy, right? Son. See, they ain't gonna tell you this. Because they don't care. You didn't even go to your funeral? They just thank you. They thank you for the payment that you paid them. That $500, that $1,000 one-on-one session that you had with that dating coaches or whoever, you don't care if you die. You could care less. The last thing you purchased was some drinks for that whore and that game manual, and that resulted in death. Remember, room service. Shout out to Prince. I say Prince. Son, thank you, brother. Constantine the Great. Listen, y'all think I'm just joking, man. I'm just not up here just talking this shit. Listen, and if you think ain't gonna happen to you, I'm not that type of guy that's like, man, it ain't gonna happen to me. I take into account a lot of shit. Now, I'm not afraid, but the fact of the matter is, I know it could happen to me. Fucking with these married women and shit, man. And these guys will blow your fucking top off. Oh, shout out to Mr. Vega. Let's continue to grow this brotherhood. That's what we doing here. We keep this thing tight. Y'all know how we do. So if y'all want to be a part of something great, something that's going to continue to grow. Yeah, I think that was his sidetrack. When the liquid guy. Shout out to Killer K1000. Really lets you see female nature. I'm telling you, man. And here's the thing. I'm going to read a statistic off for you, man. I'm taking calls, but sorry, I gotta see when I get into the motions and everything of the sermon and preaching, I don't stop. But I'm taking calls. Shout out to the last call. I know he was trying to call back from 443 area code. I was going. Give me a second. But I'm gonna look up the percentage of married women that cheat. Oh, yeah, shot five. %90. Women are incentivized to cheat. I'm looking for the percentage. I can't just. 40 women who saw. I think it's like 40% that absolutely said they cheat. Sarah Connor. There we go. I love that Terminator. Which one? And I brought which one was that guy that was like that they had to hold that bomb or whatever, or that black guy that was like. Who's that black guy, man? I forgot which one that was. Some of y'all might be a little bit young for that Terminator. Terminator number 2. Yeah, he developed the fucking arm. Shout out to Cougar Killer. If Darius was a snake, he would be a black mamba. His venom is lethal. Shout out to Cougar Killer. Thank you for contributing, brother. I appreciate you, man. What can a man do if his wife cheats up on him and how divorce? And well, he can't do shit. And that's why I said, like, man, here's the thing. I heard a gal on Twitter. He was like I guess he's a pretty known like relationship coach, and he's sitting there trying to bash. He say all these red pill guys, and he had a long thread. And I look at the likes on the tweet. It was majority women, and women like yeah, like all these. He was like I gotta find this guy. He was like, all women, our women are bad, and the red pill mumbo jumbo is like a cult. There's a lot of good women out there. You try to use the same tactic. You men just aren't man enough. And I said, wow. And I looked at his profile, like, yeah. And before I clicked, I said, this guy has to be some relationship guru because he has to sell books and everything. See, a lot of guys do certain things because they know how to sell books and whatnot. Robert Patrick. So he's sitting there like, oh yeah, you guys, the reason why women leave you is because you're not man enough. You don't know how to lead. Yeah. So bitches just flake on you and ghost you and dip off because you don't know how to lead. Like, and then he try to talk about like red pill is a cult. A lot of these guys do that. Oh, Robert Patrick. Ain't that the guy that had the ears? Let me see this guy, Robert Patrick. Yeah, that's what his name. I always want to know his name. This is the guy that had the fucking ears. Running fast as shit. That motherfucker was fast. I used to walk. We used to, the first time that shit came out, I seen that shit, man. This motherfucker running fast as hell. And his arms just straight. Like real shit, his arms. This motherfucking straight. And he running after the cop car. And this motherfucker running like this. And then you like, damn, that motherfucker fast. And he just latch on to that motherfucker like that. Oh shit, man. Hey, shout out to all the men that's in here for the Sunday sermon. Tuning in. God damn. And I believe he played in another one of those movies. I'm not giving my opinion on other content creators. I'm not promoting anybody else because that's not helping me grow as a man, and that's not helping other men grow. We come here to this channel, to this brotherhood, and we have a good time. We get a good laugh. We get good wisdom, and we get good knowledge and we exchange pleasantries and we go about our business until the next time we go live and we drop a video. We're not promoting or talking about any other content creators on YouTube because you know why? How is that benefiting you? Do you understand? And that's what a lot of you guys need to understand when it comes to life. Whatever you're doing in life throughout the day, how is that benefiting you? If you're sitting around or you trying to approach, how's approaching all this, how's doing all this different shit benefiting you? Not just short term, because getting laid, okay, listen guys, getting laid is so easy. So that's not an issue. But how is dealing with all these women and doing all this shit gonna benefit you long term? What's your 3-year plan? What's your 5-year plan? Where do you want to be? Still picking up women? What, you slept with 50 women in the past 3 years? How is that going to benefit you? That's what I want to know. Now, everybody has a life they live, but really ask yourself that before you go out and you trying to sleep with all these women and spin plates and shit. How is that benefiting you? Is it getting you to another level? Before you guys buy these products. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of guys are like, you know what, I just want to get laid. Okay, well, how's that helping you long term? Stop mentioning other content creators on my channel. You know? That's just something to really keep in mind. If it's not helping you get to another level in life, you don't need to be learned about it. It means nothing. This is another thing. Stop putting your energy towards individuals and things that don't help you grow. Mike Bones, there's how do I deal with gym thoughts? I'm trying to work out. You ain't trying to work out, because if you was trying to work out, Mike Bones, you'll work out and stop worrying about it. I know how to deal with them. You want to get distracted. It ain't difficult. Work out. Worry about what you want to do. So many guys just can't, and I know it's kind of difficult. You see a really attractive woman. That's a man's weakness. You see a lot of bitch, a bad bitch. Shout out to Rouse Toilet. Great to see you, brother. You like, man, she look good, man. Whoo. Oh, you out and about, you can't even accomplish any work. You can't even focus. And women know this. Women know that if they wear some tight, listen, women know that they can take away your focus. If they got a fat ass, if they wear some tight, that they gonna get attention from you. That's all women are, is attention junkies. Women are, listen, a woman's like, their being is getting attention from men. And to be honest with you, they take you off your path as a man. You're not able to fulfill your potential because a woman's there. That's why I notice about women, you going and a woman pop up. And boom, you got to maneuver this way and maneuver that way. And listen, a lot of times you just need to leave all these bitches alone, bro. That's what really comes down to. Sometimes you just need to leave all these women alone because they're not going to really help you. Go ahead, brother, talk to us. Where you from?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. You kind of spotty though, brother. Go ahead, but go ahead and talk to us.
Okay. I'm gonna get real quick. As I was saying, adding to the process, this chick I follow on YouTube, I said she played black, and she was basically saying any man who wants to avoid marriage and having children is either immature or gay. You know what I'm saying? Like she said in her video. You was our follower. So I was gonna get your take on that, and I'm gonna hang up.
You said she tried to what again, brother?
No, she said any man who don't want to get married and don't want to have children is either immature or he's gay. That's what she said.
Oh, well. The thing about it is, it's really easy, simple math. Women know that if a man marries her, she gets her bills paid. She get a roof over her head. She get benefits. She gets trips, dinners. She gets an emotional tampon. She can break down over time. Yada yada yada. So that's why they want a shame. It's really that simple because they want us back on the plantation. Women don't like seeing men free. They don't like seeing a man running with his money and doing what he wants to do. Women don't like that. They want a man who is going to take care of them and they can leech off of for the rest of their days. You know. So this is why they got a shame.
All right, bro. That's what I got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and listen to the sermon.
Thank you.
For life.
Yes, sir. Don't ever have one-nighters, brothers. He said he called from another seat. Shout out to Reed Jones. Great to see you here, brother. Guys, we will be live tomorrow as well. And we're not done. I mean, I could end it, but of course we're not done because we have more to talk about. One-itis is currently... Logan Marshall, call the show. You said one-itis is currently mentally killing you. Why is it killing you? Who's a young lad in here, Mr. Constantine the Great? The young man in here who needs help. Call me. Call the show. Yeah, man, I'm serious. These women, man, they'll fucking have your ass homeless. You paying child support, alimony, and then guess what? You'll be hungry as hell. She leeching off you. You knock on that bitch door. She wouldn't even give you the skin off her lip. You be hungry as hell, withering away. Her kids playing. Mommy, who's that? Oh, that's your damn daddy. What do you want? That's your damn daddy. You like, what the fuck? Daddy, what? That daddy. And they like, what do you, and she looking at you, what do you want? And guess what? She got one, her head right by the door with the chain on there. And you can hear your kids in the background playing. While her boyfriend is sitting on the couch playing video games, getting high. While she got the chain right on the door. What do you want? You like, listen, I don't got no money. I'm hungry. She looking at you like, so what? What they got to do with me? And the child support you get, she give it to that bum ass guy that she's fucking in your place. And she buying him weed, his clothes with your child support. She's buying him video games, True Religion jeans, Jordans, all brand new shit. And the child support you get, your kids still got the same fucking underwear on for 3-4 days. Your kids going to school with mixed match shoes. Shirt too little for them. They still got the same shirt on with fucking the food on there for the past 4 days. She don't wash, she don't do nothing. And all the child support you get, she using on shoes, heels, buying weed for that guy, and buying him video games. That's your life. Sucks. It just sucks how I just can predict that like that. Huh? Sucks, right? See, I like to put a lot of different scenarios in there because I'm not trying to necessarily strike fear into you. I just want you to know what you can potentially be headed for when you decide to go that route. Now, I could be wrong. I could be like, you could have a great marriage, which is highly unlikely, and you could be in control of it, and your wife could suck your dick every single day, and your wife could stay in shape in the marriage and not gain any weight and cook for you and rub your back and rub your feet. She could I mean, everything could be great. I don't know. But the odds of all that happening, what I just said, it's slim to none. It sucks, right? For me to just predict that to your face. And a lot of you guys watching this, you know how it is. You know it. Now, you can do what you want. I'm not telling you to do anything. You have a life, I have a life. Now, I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to live. But are you going to live life for the whore? She giving your child support to some loser. Your kids still got pee stains in their fucking bed. Your kids can't even tie their fucking shoes, and they damn near 10 years old. They still wearing Velcro. Because your kids' mom don't give a shit. You out there working and grinding 80 hours a week to try to keep your head above water and stay afloat. And she ain't teach your kids shit. Your kids bad at school because they have no male role model around. They have no male guidance around. They get kicked out of school, suspended. You can't even go see your kids because you're working. Sucks, doesn't it? That's the life you want? Your kids to dislike you, to be turned against you? You pick them up, they got piss and shit in their underwear. You pick your kids up, they got shitty shit all in their diapers. That baby got the same diaper on for the past 4 days. And even if you call DCFS, it ain't gonna matter. She runs the show. The woman is in control. I continue to tell you guys the anatomy of a divorced and married man. Sounds great, right? No. A lot of y'all love that. Y'all just want to. See, I notice about men, they're daredevils. Men who believe they try to overcome the odds. That's what men love to do. Let's keep it real. We love to just try and overcome the odds. Let me see if I can do this. I know that it's women divorce men 70% of the time. So I think like 72% right now. But let me try. Let me just, I know I can get through it. And then when she leave your ass, you're going to be looking dumb. Bro, just stone. Enjoy your life and die. God damn. Listen, if anything, just enjoy your life and die. Enjoy it, die. However you die. Because to be honest, when you would be in a hospital in pain, you ain't even going to remember or give a shit about seeing your wife. If she's still there. This is the anatomy of a divorced man. He's a shell of himself. Depressed. Sees himself as a loser. A cuck. A punk. Because he got duped. It's a saying his vows that I do. And I will love you to the ends of the earth. Till death do us part. You made that marriage about her. The reception, the cake, the dress. Thousands of dollars for a ring. How is a woman that fucking worthy of that? Please tell me. How is a woman worthy of a $6,000 to $7,000 ring? Tell me. God damn, man. Y'all can't even tell me that shit. And that's the whole thing. When I sit up here and talk on a weekly basis, no man can refute what I'm saying. $20K ring? $10,000 ring? Bro, you a slave. You devote yourself to that whore. That's going to be your life. I personally just don't understand how a woman's worth that much money. I just don't understand. Yeah, one of my friends got a ring for $10K and she wasn't happy. Man, these women ain't even happy with that shit, man. Exactly. The more you make, the more ring. Man, why not just fucking fly out to different places? Why not just chill? Why not just enjoy your life? Yeah, and here's the thing about this whole MGTOW philosophy. You can have a bitch around here and there. There's no issue with that. You can go much. You can have a bitch around here and there. Fuck a female, have her around. You know, exchange pleasantries, whatever the case may be. But you don't have to sign anything. You don't have to do that. You don't. Now it's your decision if you want to. Sign your life away. For what? I want a good man equals either sucker or beta personality. Guys, I had a female around me not too long ago. And I said, hey, can I record this conversation? Guys, I swear to God, she specifically told me, she said, the reason I should have recorded it. She said, the reason I didn't like nice guys when I was younger is because I just wasn't physically attracted to them like that. She said specifically, I swear to God, God is my witness, that the reason she said I had so many chances to choose a good man in her early 20s, mid 20s. But she didn't want those guys because they were boring. When I say I should have recorded the conversation. I should have just clicked play and just let it set the shit down and just have us talk. I kid you not. She told us out of her mouth, guys. And it made me upset. But then I came to realize, say, you know what, whatever. It's sick, man. To have a woman, see, it's another thing. Here's the thing, guys. To have a woman tell you it in real time, not just like, see, it's like hundreds and thousands of videos on MGTOW and the Red Pill, how women fuck with a guy in their 20s, the bad boy, and then get with a nice guy, or reject a nice guy early on. But to have a woman sit next to you and tell you that and smile, the bitch was chuckling, my brothers, chuckling. She was, yeah, I know. Like, it was a nothing. You know why? Because she knew that there was always a simp, a beta male, a nice guy that she rejected early on, like she said, to step up to the plate and take care of her. She knows. I got more of the biggest red pills from women. They are the red pill. I agree with that. Drive your ass fucking insane. Someone to take the scraps. What the fuck is going on? Somebody call the show. Harry? I don't know what's going on. They witches practicing the art of seduction and manipulation. Shout out to Truth Jackson. Call the show. Mary J. Blige came out with that stupid song, I Love Mr. Wrong. She did. Let's think these bitches making songs about how they love the wrong guy. Ain't that some fucked up shit? They can openly say it because they know That there's all, and that's why guys needs to come into the realization that you need to have some sort of standards, man. Like guys need to realize that she 30 plus and shit, man, bro. This is dumb for her. You know she gonna fucking drive you up a creek. You guys donate to the Juice Fund, man. Where's the simp? I don't. You guys said we got a simp. I don't know. Ah. I know. I read that earlier. Kevin Garnett's wife breaking over a cold. Here's my thing, and I said this before. If you found with taking care of a woman and paying her bills and all that shit, then go ahead and do that. If you really found with it. Me personally, what the fuck? I'm not.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Stop doing those calls, man. Blake Griffin, too. More proof of toxic female hypergamy. Literally did a brief simp scan. Yo, called them or asked them. I just gave you the number here. And thank all you new men for subscribing to the channel. We jumped up about, I think, within the past 24 hours, about 350 new subscribers in the past 24 hours. So thank you, man, for contributing, subscribing. Talk to us, brother.
Harry?
Yes.
Hi, this is Harry.
What's going on, brother Harry?
All right, so in my college years, first of all, let me start with my college years. Before I did, I'm not big time.
Talk louder for us.
All right, so I'm 20 years old and I'm Midtown.
Louder.
Okay, I'm 20 years old. 20 years old, I'm Midtown. Full Midtown. So in my college last year, I came to college last year. I'm international. I'm actually from Nigeria. So coming through to the United States, I started studying. I came schooling. I was focused on getting school. And then because of I didn't have much experience back home with females and shit, so I came to the United States. And after seeing white women, I became so attracted to them. So that was something that I kind of went up. So in my school year, there was a girl who I actually saw and I liked. So I went another push-up because that's where I am. I'm the guy who, if I like something, I like going after it. With no game or nothing. So she rejected me. So she told me she had a boyfriend. So I kept it in my mind. I was like, all right, so this rejection probably will end up. So I ended up chasing what I was chasing. I was chasing my life goals. I already have like about 5 figures in my account right now. So I'm chasing about 6 figures. So last week, I think on yesterday, so she saw me in a party. I was looking nice. I was dressed good. And she was like, and she came to me and told me that she wanted to talk to me. This was the girl who rejected me. Then I had no clothes or nothing. I had no clothes. I wasn't dressing well. But when I started dressing well, I had my chains on. I had my leather jacket. I had nice clothes on, my jeans and everything, with my shoes. I was looking cool and neat. So she saw me. She told me she wanted to say something to me. So we came upstairs to the room. And then she said I should forgive her for what she did when she didn't know me, because she didn't know me back then. And now she said she wants me back because she had strong feelings for me. And then I was like, I'm going to think about it. Darius, what should I do?
Don't. Hell, you know what you should do? You should. You got your own place, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is what you should do. Tell her, hey, come on over. Have her suck your dick and kick her out.
All right.
No, I'm serious.
All right.
Tell her, say, hey, come on over. Tell her, suck your dick and tell her to leave. You gotta go. Or you can just leave her alone altogether. It's up to you. But don't fuck this woman.
Okay.
Don't have sexual intercourse with this woman. All right.
All right. There's no problem about it. And secondly, and there's a very inspiring message. I really love Midtown because ever since I learned about female nature, I've never slandered. I'm 20 years of age. I've become as successful as I can for being a 20-year-old. I already have 5 figures. I'm a YouTuber. I've done a lot of stuff online, and people know me even in college here. Girls have come to me before, but I've turned them down because when I was nobody, most of them made fun of me. And Byron, this is the most funny thing about females. When I go out in public and when go out to party, they end up insulting me, telling me all sort of trash, but still they end up choosing me. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing because when in school when they see me around, they talk about their friends to me. They end up calling me like a prick or an asshole or whatever they would say, and they were laughing and they were like joking because I'm like 6'3". I'm average looking, but I'm 6'3". Whatever it is, and they end up making fun of me. And later, when I come to the party, they end up choosing me. They just come to my vicinity. They just stand there. I'm like going away. Most of them end up coming to where I'm standing. I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with them.
Well, I know women are stupid like that. They see, and the reason why you don't understand, brother, because and I'm glad you're successful and you're getting your shekels up. But the thing about it is, women, they don't have any. They're dumb. They don't use logic. So while we try to rationalize things on here, you got to think a woman uses straight feelings. So it's annoying, but they're just how they are. They just use straight feelings. They don't use no sort of wisdom or knowledge in anything that they do in life. You know, it's all about how they feel. So, you know, that's how it is. You know?
Okay. Thank you very much, Darius.
Yes, sir.
I watch your videos every day. I do it every day. I'll continue being mixed out. And then I don't know what's your reference about African women. Because in the United States, ever since I've been, I just found out due to your programs and your videos online, because I follow your Facebook page, they say that about 50% of marriages in the United States are based on divorce. But back home, even though that females back home get really mistreated, they still stay in their marriage. Well, what your reference about African women? Do you think they're good options to marry?
Well, African women overseas, I know they're better overseas. But if you bring them bitches back here to the States, I can tell you right now, because feminism will fuck these women up. African women. I remember I hung out with an African chick, and I was excited to hang out with her because I never have been with an African chick. I fuck with a few black bitches, but an African female. She said she was from Johannesburg, and I was like, okay, cool. And she said she moved here when she was 13 years old, and she was 22 at the time. So she spent a good 9 years here. And before I met her. Man, this bitch had a fucking bad attitude. Like, here's the thing. This is what she did. I think I told you guys a while back. But she invited me to a date, right? She said, hey, let's go out here. I want to go eat. She, invited me to the place. And I'm like, so I sit there and we eat and everything. And then the check come. And then she like, so how do you want to pay it? I looked at this bitch like, yo, African ass, you fucking invited me out here. It took me 25 minutes to get here. And you wanted me to pay, and the place was 5 minutes from her crib, and I'm like, man. So I was like, oh, and I was like, you invited me. Then she was like, oh well, if you're a man should pay. But she was like, I guess we can split it. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get your African ass. So what I did, I said, all right, let me go get my wallet from the car. And she was like, all right, and I got up and I dipped off and drove off. But that's the last time I fucked with African. And that was about a year or so ago. I'm like, you didn't invite me no place. But other than that, man, but don't bring no African women back to the States. The women overseas, African women, I heard they're more wholesome, they're more feminine. They do shit for their man. It just seems like in America, women have a hard time being catering to their man and being feminine and doing shit. So don't bring none of them bitches back. I don't care if they're from Russia, Egypt, Africa. You bring them to the States, it's a done deal, man. Thanks for calling, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Darius. Continue what you do, your thing.
Yes, sir. Much appreciated, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never forgot. She invited me to a fucking restaurant. I'm like, okay. It was like at 8:45 at night, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, she said it was 5 minutes. Here's the thing: if I would have paid for the date, she would have invited me back to a place I would have smashed. That would have been a given. But I said to myself, you know what? No, I'm good, man. And I'm not a cheap guy. It's like, you invited me, you trying to play me so I can pay for this date. And so I'll go back to your place and smash you. But it's like, hey, man, ain't no fucking work. Like, I'm not paying for dates just to fuck bitches, man. Like, I'm good enough. You should, guys, all you men should be realize that you are man enough. Yeah, I get up and dip, man. Like, get out of there, man. Play these games with me. Oh shit. Listen, if you guys let these women run over you, they will run amok over you. I promise you. So guys, if you're dealing with women overseas that's more feminine, don't bring them bitches back to the United States. Yeah. Fuck with you. Say a prayer for you. We will MGTOW Night. You guys say a prayer for MGTOW Night 666. Shout out to Pharaoh G. I ain't seen you in a while, Pharaoh G. What are you, man? Yeah, emotions first before anything when it comes to women. Shout out to Disco Raymond. Chase riches, not bitches. Money never betrays you. Shout out to Mr. Disco Raymond. Sog 995. Great to see you, dude. You got 66 in your name and you want a prayer. Shout out to Joey G. Disco Raymond says, what up, Darius? Never pay for dates. Donate to the church instead. Money well spent. A Walt gentleman, local or foreign, they're all the same. Thank you, Mr. Disco Raymond, for showing your support. He's a big time contributor, consistent contributor to the church. Thank you, brother Disco. Yeah, it is like that overseas, but certain areas though. I will admit certain areas, but here's the thing, guys. And I'm gonna be honest. You only live one life. And this is my closing statement. Don't live it for women, okay? Live it for you, for your life, because you only got one, guys. Like, just think about, guys, I'm telling you, as you get older, for you younger guys, like I'm 30, and I think about, I'm mad as hell, because in my 20s, I was dealing with these women, like chasing them around and pursuing them. Man, I waste so much time. I wasted a lot of time. I'm like, man, I could have been doing it when I was 23. I could have been doing this. When I was 27, I could have been doing. Now it's like, okay, I'm glad I caught myself at 27. I went MGTOW, but man, I was doing dumb shit. So guys, focus on yourself. You only get one life. I promise you, man. Only one life. Live it for yourself and for no other women, nobody else. All right. Listen, we out of here. We're gonna be back live tomorrow. We got a great lecture tomorrow. Then we dropping a video on Tuesday.